Is frailty a guarantee? Is losing your mind inevitable? Society has painted a grim picture of life after 80, filled with myths that create fear and limitation. But what if those inevitable realities are actually lies? Today, we are taking a stand against the 5 biggest myths about your health after 80. We're going to replace that fear with science-backed facts and practical strategies that put you back in the driver's seat. It's time to separate the fiction from the fact. These myths are dangerous because they become self-fulfilling prophecies. When we believe decline is inevitable, we stop trying, we stop moving, we stop learning. This isn't about denying that our bodies change. It's about challenging the broken story we've been sold about what those changes mean. Here, we believe in a different story, one built on resilience and wisdom. If you want to master the skills for a stronger, wiser life, subscribe and press the bell so you never miss these essential conversations. The first lie, and the most common, is that our bodies will inevitably become frail. The idea is that after 80, your strength simply evaporates. There's a scientific term for age-related muscle loss, but the story doesn't end there. So what's the real culprit behind significant weakness? It isn't your birthday. It's your daily routine. Our muscles operate on a simple, ruthless principle. Use them or lose them. When we slow down and stop lifting, our body gets a clear message that powerful muscles are no longer needed, so it begins to downsize. But what if you could reverse that signal today? The science is incredibly encouraging. Studies show that people in their 80s and even 90s who start simple resistance training can see remarkable gains in strength. Their bodies hadn't forgotten how to build muscle, they were just waiting for instructions. This doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder. Resistance training is any movement that challenges your muscles, and you don't need a single weight to start. The most powerful exercise you can do is one you already perform every day, standing up from a chair. Right now, try this. Scoot to the edge of your seat, plant your feet firmly, and stand up without using your hands for support. Then, slowly and with control, sit back down. Doing that just 5 times a day strengthens the most important muscles for independence: your legs, your glutes, and your core. You are actively fighting back against frailty with every single repetition. But to rebuild, your body's repair crew also needs supplies. The most vital building block is protein. Think of it as the lumber for rebuilding a house. Making sure you have a source of protein, like eggs, yogurt, fish, or beans with each meal, gives your body a constant supply. Your strength isn't determined by your age, but by your actions. Perhaps the most terrifying myth is that our minds are destined to fade away. The fear of losing our memories is deep and understandable. Anytime we misplace our keys, a little voice of doubt can creep in. But is our brain's performance truly on a permanent downward slide? The answer from neuroscience is a resounding no. We once thought the brain wore out over time. Now we know it's more like a living forest, constantly capable of growing new pathways and connections. This amazing ability is called neuroplasticity. Every time you learn something new, you are physically rewiring your brain. So how do you become the gardener of your own mind? The most powerful tool is curiosity. This doesn't mean you need to enroll in a university. It can be as simple as learning 5 new words in a different language or trying a new recipe. These novel activities force your brain to create new connections, strengthening the entire network. And there's another factor that's just as powerful: social connection. Engaging in a real conversation is an incredible workout for your brain, requiring memory, attention, and quick thinking. Isolation, on the other hand, can be devastating for cognitive health. A scheduled weekly call with a friend isn't just a social activity, it's a critical part of your brain health plan. Your brain is not a machine that wears out, but a garden that thrives on being tended. Challenge it, engage it, and connect it. The third lie is a direct consequence of the first 2. We're told to be careful and move less because a fall is just waiting to happen. This fear creates a dangerous cycle. We become so afraid of falling that we start to move less. Moving less weakens our muscles and dulls our sense of balance, which in turn makes us more likely to fall. It's a trap sprung by fear. So how do we break the cycle? We start by understanding that balance is not luck. It is a trainable skill. Your body has an internal guidance system that tells your brain where your limbs are in space. As we get older, this system can get a little rusty if we don't challenge it. But what if the secret to staying upright is hidden in your daily routine? You can recalibrate your body's guidance system tonight while brushing your teeth. While at the sink, hold the counter for support and try lifting one foot off the ground for a few seconds, then switch. This simple act sends a flood of information to your brain, forcing it to work with your muscles to keep you stable. It's a direct deposit into your stability account, and when combined with the strength you build from the sit-to-stand exercise, it creates a powerful defense against falls. Stability isn't something you lose with age, it's something you practice. The fourth lie is a quiet whisper, the voice that says, "You're too old for that now." It tells us to give up the hobbies that once brought us joy. This myth is particularly cruel because it attacks our sense of identity. It suggests that a life well lived is in the past tense. But what if the goal isn't to stop doing what you love, but to simply change how you do it? The secret is not elimination, but adaptation. This is where wisdom shines. You don't have to give up gardening. You can switch to raised garden beds. You don't have to give up your daily walks. You can start using walking poles for extra stability and support. This isn't compromise, it's ingenuity. It's using your lifetime of experience to outsmart a physical challenge. But what does this reinvention actually look like? Think of one activity you've let go of, one that you truly miss. Now ask yourself one simple question. Is there a different, smarter way I could do this? Brainstorm one small change, one adaptation that might make it possible again. Your passions do not have an expiration date. Your methods might just need a wise and creative update. This brings us to the fifth and most dangerous lie, the belief that chronic pain and low energy are just your new normal. This myth is so powerful because it can feel so true. But how much of that is truly age, and how much is the cumulative effect of things we can influence every day? Many common complaints are closely linked to chronic inflammation, poor nutrition, dehydration, and lack of quality sleep, all of which are highly modifiable. You have far more agency over your daily well-being than you've been led to believe. So what is the one lever you can pull right now to feel a difference by tomorrow? It starts in your glass. Our sense of thirst can diminish over time, meaning we don't feel the need for water until we're already running low. This can cause fatigue, dizziness, and mental fog. A simple habit of drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning can have a profound impact on your energy. This isn't about a perfect diet or a punishing routine, it's about one small upgrade. Add one more vegetable to your dinner plate tonight. You are the lead author of your daily health story. Now, it's easy to hear this and think, that sounds great, but I have arthritis. Or, I'm afraid to start exercising alone. These are important concerns. The key is to start where you are. If you have arthritis, gentle movement is one of the best things you can do. It lubricates the joints and strengthens supporting muscles. This might mean starting with simple stretches in a chair or trying a warm water therapy class. The principle is finding movement that soothes, not pushing through pain. If you're concerned about starting alone, begin with the safest exercises. The sit-to-stand from a sturdy chair is incredibly safe. The toothbrush balance exercise, done holding a countertop, is designed with safety in mind. And what about the biggest hurdle? I'm just too tired to start. This is the great paradox of energy. It often takes an investment of energy to create more energy. A 10-minute walk can be more energizing than a 30-minute nap. The goal is progress, not perfection. Start with a 5-minute walk. That's it. You will be amazed at how the body responds. We've dismantled 5 powerful myths today. In their place, we've established 5 powerful truths. Your strength responds to your actions. Your brain can grow at any age. Your balance is a skill you can practice. Your passions are adaptable. And you have significant influence over your daily health. The greatest myth of all is that it's too late to start. It is not. Your next decision is your most important one. This isn't about getting older, it's about getting wiser. And the wisest thing you can do is believe in your own potential, starting today.